no shock because only me alone go the top for your front. Think if I was a brother, you go do this to me, make I no get set up.
Yo, this Phushket shut up.
Don't play. What be your problem, yeah?
Oh.
God come save me. God come save.
Big up to all my SM soldiers. Yo, good afternoon, Ghana. It's about time we work together as a team. It's about time we work with love.
God come save me.
It's like Shatawale knew and he sang the song.
Free my people, free my ghetto.
Lyrical tattoo.
I love everybody, but I don't know why love no day. This industry check fake news. Every presenter one great news. Then they make me fight ourselves like we be enemies from another man country. Yes, I mean it. Stone boy. Now sack. What's up?
Yo, I know things that happen. SM fans, I beg. All I want to say is let's ignore them and concentrate on the main agenda. A shatter movement to the world. We know what we are doing. Right now, we are on one of the biggest works, that is Jamaican works. You understand? A billboard top charting kind of project that Shatawale is on. It's and if you're an SM fan and you are somebody who supports Ghana music, I beg, be proud. So whether our industry will speak about it or not, I just want to urge every SM fan to be focused. You understand? To be focused. If it's not about Ghana, if it's not about Shatter movement, forget about every other thing. If it's not a national issue, forget. But those people always wanted to discredit our hard work. Please, SM fans, we are proud of you. Let's concentrate on the mission. We've dropped an EP. Let's push the EP. Let's push all the works. We've dropped another song, Kimberly, Shatawale and Captain. Let's push it. You understand me? And watch out for Dream number 3 on the tropical cruises to Jamaica, the album. Watch out for it. You understand? The Reggae Collectors Edition. Watch out for it. Shatter movement to the world. All I'm saying is let's focus and push the agenda.
Boy, now suck. What's up?
And I'm gonna speak on Self Reliant. Today's topic is health.
Thanks to be young.
And I'm going to play His Excellency's tape that he spoke on one of these platforms, and then he spoke with the president of France. He was speaking about Ghana Beyond Aid and how we needed to be self-reliant. So I'll play that audio so that we can all listen. You understand? So you know that why we are doing this is just taking a cue from what the president said as a national agenda, and then also making sure that he delivers on his promise. And then whoever is coming to power will also deliver on that promise, because at the end of the day, what the youth want is self-reliance. We want to be sure we can depend on ourselves so we can have a brighter future, because as it stands, we can't always be dependent on foreigners for aid. And Covid-19 just awakened us to self-reliance. You understand? So this is about time we support every leader who is willing to push Ghana to self-reliance.
Only me alone go the top for your front. Think if I was a brother, you go do this to me, make I no get.
So let's vote on issues.
Time I complain, you go.
Let's argue on issues.
What be your problem, yeah?
And I just want to say this: we have a lot of very, very, very good leaders in Shatter movement. Big up to all the influencers in Shatter movement. I beg you, come out and make sure that your voices are heard, because you are the people.
God can save we. God can save we. Amen. Go ahead. Free my people. Free my ghetto.
Yo, you are the queen of my heart. I love you, I love. Yeah, this is my style. Always play Shatawale songs and then talk about national issues. Yeah. Hey, because Wale is always president, man. Always president of the street. This guy has pushed this industry so far. So why the industry like they don't want to trumpet it, I will trumpet it. Every SM will trumpet it. Shatter movement is beyond just music, you know. It's a way of life. It's a culture. It's more like emancipation of mindset as to what is important for you to do as a citizen of Ghana. If you're an SM fan, say you are proud to be an SM fan. That's why I always say it everywhere. Proud Shatta Movement fan. That is my part of my blood. That is my footprint. Hey. If you're watching me right now, just know every Saturday 1 p.m. we are here. And sorry if I was late today. Hey! Yeah, we are more than streets. If you're watching me right now, you're on SF for say for life. Check it. Me don't want. Although you me say me don't want. Me don't want. I can't live without you. No way. Me don't want. Although you me say me don't want. Make them talk. Go over him. Me say me don't want. Me don't want. When we did already, they thought it was a joke. Now we are on a Billboard hating album. And when it drops, I promise it's gonna be number 1 on Billboard because we're gonna push it, and the world is gonna push it because it's reggae. Don't let me go. We have Vice on it. All the names you can think of when we're talking about real reggae and dancehall, they are on that album. In fact, we replaced Akon, and it's a big deal. If they like, they shouldn't talk about it. Yeah, this morning I saw a video circulating among the fan base, and we were talking about a presenter on Metro TV who was saying what she did not know. I will not fault her. It's lack of information, because if she really understood the Shatta Movement brand, certain utterances will not be made. But all the same, big up to all the SM fans that are pushing this agenda. All I want to say is, how can you talk about a brand you do not understand? Beyonce knows Shatta Movement. Beyonce knows what Shatta Wale can do. That's why Beyonce put Shatta Wale on there. And because of that, already it's one of the biggest songs that is trending. And if you don't know whether we've shot a video or not, that's none of your business. And if a video has been shot, you see it come. Don't be in a haste to do your work. About Shatta Movement, we know our law, we know what to do. You understand? We know what we are doing and we know what we are worth. But all the same, SM fans, don't be misguided, because they need you as content. They need you to talk for their content to sell. And they don't forget, these TV stations, they are all doing social media content juggling. They take content from social media and then bring it to their TV stations, talk about it, and then bring it back to social media. Because at the end of the day, when they are showing it, as they are airing, no one is watching. So they need to bring the content back to social media so it can be heard. This is what we need to understand. Let's not fall for it, because we control more than 80% on online activities, and Shatta Movement has the hard-working numbers on the internet that are pushing. You guys should understand this. Know your power and know how to use it. Don't let people just sway you off, take you off focus with certain issues that they bring on board. She's not worth discussing. She's just more or less has just shown the whole world that she lacks information when we're talking about entertainment in Ghana. Don't worry, the deal in there to come naturally. Hey, Monica. It's not about her. It's her office that needs to deal with her. You understand me? Because such content wasn't well revised. No investigation. You don't know what you're talking about. You could have made enquiries, but you just speak anyhow, saying that Beyonce didn't make the best choice. Really? Who else in Ghana? And then also I see SM fans talking about other trending issues. That's cool. But let's concentrate on the mission and make sure that we get the mission on point. SM to the world. It's a real voice, the real voice. Hey. Big up to all those watching me right now. I see Tofik watching me. I see on them watching me. I love this. Yo, share. Just share to the world. Let the world come and listen to the chairman of the Shatta Movement fan base proudly. Now I'm a youth activist, you know. I want to speak on issues. I want to speak on national issues, because I've been awakened by COVID-19, and I feel like it's about time we make sure that the agenda that our leaders want to put in place, we the youth can also come and embrace it and make sure that it's a possibility. I want to be a non-partisan voice. I just want to be a voice for the people, just like Shatta Wale. Because he's a youth president. So there's nothing wrong if your chairman is a youth activist. And I encourage more SM fans to come up, you understand? Know what you are good at, you understand? Yeah. And then speak on it. I say I love you. I will never leave. And I say I'll be talking a lot on this one, so let's just play it again. Okay. Go. Girl, you're the queen of my heart. I love you, I love you. You show me the light of the power. Queen of Ghana. Future dollar. Hey, Monica, my chica bonita. Almost a woman jamming into the monitor. I guess I won't. Hey, and I say you alone. We don't walk. How do you miss it? We don't walk. Let's stand to the world. We don't walk. On them, I see you. No, wait. Don't listen to this song. The title is Future Dollar. Make them talk. Oh, about him. Me don't walk. We don't walk. Baby, I'm a wow. I now let me take it back to Lisa. Let's listen to this. Listen to this. Lyrical dollar. Lyrical tattoo, sorry. Lyrical tattoo. Oh my God. You know the sister me like Mike Tyson. I know they tire. Today, I will talk to them. Lyrically. I love everybody, but I don't know why I love this industry. Check Google. Fake news. Every presenter. See what the Metro TV presenter do. They make the fight. No investigation, fake news. Yes, I mean, hey, Stone Boy. Charlie, you know, say SM fans, you guys be serious. I get show, I get program. My program where I do every Saturday. And you pull, because of what this presenter do, you make my mind say, adverse. I'm on my mind all day that side. But all the time, I'm focused. I want to make sure I do my program. That girl, don't worry. You finish. Go, we're talking about online. You say hand online. I want me now. Because of the truth that they speak, you go stop my food. Hey. Say you don't like how I talk, so that be your. They made them go tell Vice Cartel, say make it them no do song clash at the one. Person no want that talk, besides say you no want to come. Because you get your. Made them go tell Morgan Heritage, say make it stop the chase Shatawale, say you want collaboration. Because the guy they love Shatawale. Because soldier bless you, no go fit pass. Hey, your wish say I no go buy best. Do you know the artists where they want to do song with Shatawale? Which dentist know the cure kaka? Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. Okay. Yeah, this song was dedicated to the Asante Hini. It's about patriotism. And the youth need to speak up. I come from this. This is Ghana yet Sabruchi. But this is what I can do. You understand? I'm a leadership and management expert, and I've learned the vocation of online dealings. That's online strategy. You understand me? So please, I must speak online about leadership and the management, so that affairs of this country can go on well, so that the youth can also understand and play their role. Let's stop the over partisan approach to issues. Let's be patriotic. Priority when the national agenda holds, you hold.
And
after COVID-19, we can't make mistakes anymore. We need to start making moves towards self-reliance. We need to start asking our leaders, what percentage of self-reliance are we going to? Today we are talking about health.
I feel man, I won't cry. Let's learn to say I'm sorry. Thank you. God bless my motherland. Mr. Makwa come anymore. Shatawale me come on into more. Since I bring Ponti, I come on the son of the sorry. Shatawale me for my fortune. Mr. Makwa come anymore. Shatawale me come on into more. Since I bring Ponti, I come on the son of the sorry. Shatawale me for my fortune. Zion, I didn't come on into more. Shatawale, me come on into more. Zion, me come on into more. Zion, me come on into more. Thank you. Shatawale, me come on into more. Zion, me come on into more.
That's me. When we're talking about shatter movement, I'll be the chairman, won't you? Because whether I like it or not, whether I like it or not, whether I like me or not, it's all about the agenda. SM to the world. That's what we hold. It's all about Shatawale. It's all about pushing the works. Go fight me several times, I don't care. Once we are getting results, it's cool. And I will not take anything that will destroy these families. You boy thinks that those them be close to Wale, don't they talk to Wale or what? We they talk. You understand? And he knows where he's going. Just trust the brand. Trust the brand. We are more than streets. Look at where we took it from. Look at where he came from. Nima, East Legon, already America, now Jamaica, Ghana. Let's be proud of this guy.
Zion, we coming in tomorrow. No way.
They should follow the structure. Tell them go so. Makuma CSM fan base heard that. Now. Okay. Let's see how many times I'm trying to pay. Yo, Fana. Yo, Falo. God be great. Kaja Wale. Obana Chale Sale. Bana Sale. Hey. Willy Wale. Hana Mele. I deserve kind of money. Hana Mele. Today, Monday. Climb the pay. Come on, how many times so bad to pay? Hey. Game sound. Ayalolo. Kusungo. Kuma Beni Washilolo. Investigators. Investigators. Hey. Over here, check your temperature. I have gas. I'm in town with the compass. I can't taste you your gas. You know, I'm always saying this. We are learning culture. When we're young, they tell that culture is a way a group of people live. You understand? And music is part of culture. And music was used as a tool to communicate back in the days. So when I'm playing Shatawale's music, I choose to play Shatawale's music so I can concentrate and communicate on national issues. What are you doing for your country?
Now I see that they confess. One-on-one that they contest. Jennifer Lopez.
Always we set the pace for them to follow. And they don't want to trumpet it, we don't care, we'll trumpet it ourselves. Because as it stands, as I'm live, people are watching me. The fans are watching me, Ghana is watching me. And I'm speaking, I'm presenting, I'm DJing, at the same time preaching and educating. You won't get this anywhere, only Phushket Shatabobi show. So join me online every Saturday 1 p.m. Let's vibe online.
We want it, Hana Mele. I deserve money. I'm a mommy. Today, Monday, climb the pay. Kuma money, how many times so better to pay? Game sound, Ayalolo. Kusungo, Kuma Beni Washilolo. I'm a investigators. I want them investigators.
Yo, Williams, I hear you are watching me from what? Lagos? Big up.
I have gas. I'm in town, we can compass. I can't taste you your gas. Yeah, I'm in back. No, you're bravo, no, you're back.
Listen this. Time no day. Self-reliance now. Time no day. Shatter movement. Time no day. Let's work together as one voice.
Money no be your money, you.
Hey,
self-made money. This life it is.
Ghana, let's make self-made money. long journey. So how you go fit out say you tired? Oh, tell myself I'm loving the music. Hey. Baby mama they come for the money. Ajay, goodie. We are the hope say one day we go make am. So I say, time no day. Before you go make am, you go sell to God. Time no day. Before you go make am, you go sell to Ajay. Make you no wait, make the economic budget before we start to do something. Let's start doing something now. If you say you really love me, cause something you never be. And then the industry one budget shut up, but they lie. We are up like. How you doing, baby? Breakfast in bed. We are up like. As I see you, baby, miracles. But those who know, they know. Sorry, baby, man, I said that's right. Then sorry. When I see you walk by the fire, the way you smile make me brother. When you touch me, I go jump. Your back I make I go jump. When I see you walk by the fire, they say they give them sleepless night. When you touch me, I go jump. Your back I make I go jump. Show me your shape. You say Afrobeat, nobody go fit. Me, I watch Ghana where I see no, the number one contender. If they talk music, the person who go stand for Ghana, it be Shatta Wale. That boy me I support him because in vibes be so dope. The music be conscious. You understand? The things they talk about, they sweet, will be positive, where they make boys they feel concentrate and work at the various offices. Go ask the boys and the Yankee how Shatta Wale has motivated them through music. Get that straight. No artist is doing that. You understand? No artist is doing that in Ghana. And Shatta Wale, we must all be proud of you. The way you smile, make you the most hard-working artist in Ghana. Good morning, my baby. Yeah. Let me take another one. We said this in 2019. We are in 2020. Show badness. I tell her like I want to more than go. I can make up. See if you're to my boat. You know the dogs, not the talk, don't be stupid. I buy my 80 cooking. My mix no be chop up with your body. This place I did, no be your own. Go away. Open my spare pass, this a magazine. Almost a million magician. Shut up, already. As for the use spectrum, then the hey, go so I hear. I'm going to get VIP and MOB. Say what it, Baba, I can go be. Shut up movement. Hey, Ababa. I had one them more before Shatta Baba. Hey. Okay. This is how we talk where they happen. Charlie, shut the movement there. I beg the movement before all movements. If Ghana know they shatter the 2020 Ghana be a miracle. This is what spectacles. My kaka, everyone must say a parable. Shout out to Jay-Z, Beyonce, for the collabo. For the righteous, I hate it non-stop. Wash, boy, still with a camp block. Who say Shatta Wale no be governor? Like if you know be me, you go see war. Wash boys, I know you ball. I talk to them, you know say just me one call. Shatta Wale no be soft, I be hardcore. Don't make a vex, tell you say, hey, now it's all. Hey, Ababa, Ayata, one them more before Shatta Baba. Hey, where you make you woman? Where you get free up to them when you get see about us. Hey, but I was you, make a fool. Initial that movement, fancy now, you better was you. Missing out my yo. It's a mammy too. It's a young wood to me and come me wo. Nya wachanu na debemu. Nyama wakanu na debemu. Nananya mi yakateche. Ntini di movement in the soul. Ankawe kumeo. Ankawe senyo. I just want to say this thing, If you know say they follow Shatta Wale, where you know they understand now. I beg you. Or you know say they like them. Where they Ghana here, we know they understand Shatta Wale. I just want to tell you something. Shatta Wale, it just they like those pastors where they go them at churches. Shatta movement, it be so easy. You understand? Those pastors, sometimes they feel hear things about them. Forget the things you hear and focus on the mission. Focus on the message that they preach. In all the songs they talk about. You don't think that Shatta Wale where they talk, it be God where they talk for those songs inside. So take the message very seriously. Don't judge the individual. Take the message very seriously. Me, personally, I'm not sure say Shatta Wale go fit do anything where you go take me off track or I go be angry with them. No. Because I dey listen to his songs. Where I know say those songs where they sing, you know be Shatta Wale they sing them, it be God they sing them. So I no go here say Shatta Wale do this, Shatta Wale do that, Shatta Wale do this, Shatta Wale do that. Where I go take the make case. And they concentrate on the message in his songs. It be the same thing that they tell you. Don't go they watch what your pastor they do. Watch the message they give you, because as at that time, if they stand the pulpit top, if they talk about God, it be God they speak. This is how we for learn to live in Ghana here. You understand me? He's a messenger. Take it like that. And he's also a human being. He's fallible. So make we know they take things at heart like that. Then we go be angry. Wale is doing his best. Let's support him. But Ghanaians, may God forgive us. If we don't change our attitude towards our legends, our future will suffer. Because there are people who have taken it upon themselves to do selfless things to make sure that this country holds. A word to the wise is enough. Listen to this.
Like I forgot school for bingo, but I changed my mind because me still like a different cycle. Shut down movement, you know my mind, oh me I the love Bible. I know be Jesus Christ, but me I get many disciples.
Listen.
Jamaica, always they grow strong. Every day and night, oh, they say I the Jojo bomb. Sing after the song, cause I break up sign song. Gong, 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 gong. We be say I'm a fed to my tongue, gong, gong, gong. After the show, the party, me see a bong, bong, bong. Shatta Wale, me see me a gong, gong, gong. Who that? King come again, like I was say again. Stop your cake,
today Bob Marley is still being celebrated. That is how Shatta Wale will be celebrated even after he is long gone. Because the music will speak. If you don't like the personality,
tell people say they know my stuff. Catch it, I rough. For this music, me I get muff. But I'll beat you the shock. See what fuck, if you tell me say I will stop. Gong, 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 gong. Really say I'm a fed to my tongue, dong, dong, dong. After the show, the party, me see a bong, bong, bong. Shatta Wale, me see me.
Yo, Goso, thanks for sharing this video.
Who that? Get up a close to bingo.
And thanks to any other person that is sharing this video.
Still like the defense cycle.
Okay.
Shut up movement. You know my mind, you know me and the love Bible. I know be Jesus Christ, but me I get many disciples. Jamaica, always they go strong. Every day and night, though, he does say I don't know. Oh, see after the song, cause I break with song.
You can't stop God shine.
Okay, listen
to this.
Pussy cheese, nana gonna nana jojo.
I said leaders go emerge from Shatta movement. I said leaders who rule this country. I said leaders who play roles. I said leaders who help this country to become great.
Boy, you dey live for sick, no be lies. If your woman says she now,
if you're looking for a man of integrity, look for an SM fan.
Guy. Ayo, I beg your wife. That's a big moko. Ayo.
Watch me and tell me I don't have integrity. Go check my profile.
I beg your wife. That's a big moko. Ayo. they never tax.
Why? It be what you no go to do. We go feed one. You understand?
I want for just being me. Hey, no be today when we start this thing. Then the guy wanna say I be the dancehall thing, but I know say them me like my thing. Like I repeat them again, nobody dance up me. My mind I dey use high time key. Inna your blood, face what we just say. Nobody can never tie it. Oh no, you should do. Time up, baby to do. The East, they gon' need you.
Opinion leaders we met from Shatta movement.
I'm a baby,
Influencers shall we met from Shatta movement.
Hey, Madagascar,
May God bless everybody watching me and sharing this video.
Madagascar, ayo, 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 ayo. Obviously, nobody go beat up. Ayo,
listen.
I solely want to kill this town. You and you, I go run this town. Baby, just keep up smiling. Just ready from girl, I run Ghana. Robbie, you're the father of me Montana. You know I blow scarface with you like Sultana. They cannot admit they cannot play. We were the only pretty girls from Volta. I run Ghana.
Shatta movement runs Ghana.
Only Montana. You know I blow scarface with you like Sultana. They cannot admit
the voice of the people is the voice of God.
it was from Volta.
So whether you trumpet it or not, the world will trumpet it in miraculous ways.
It a go come, after this time now go come that come. Minute, come here, you only.
You know why the world keeps on appreciating us? So that we go feel make we see say we those we dey try sit on people, hard work people them are progress. We do Johnsons because I don't really if the mistake we they make. Big mistake.
And whole room of it. This are you fresh.
Patriotism.
Understand.
Support your own.
Make we take a check.
The last time you saw me share Stoneboy's achievements. Yeah, because that's what I saw. He put a lot into his recent album. I can tell you the truth, I'm not really listening to the album, but it hit Billboard. A lot of people have listened, a lot of Ghanaians have pushed it. You understand? And once it hit Billboard, I can share it and congratulate them because at least they've watched how Shatta is pushing and has become serious, and they're also becoming serious. And it's nice. We need a lot of serious young people pushing Ghana to the world.
Wicked in a bed and virtue.
Hey, watch out for what? Gift of God.
You got it tight.
And you know what that means? Gift of God will be a gift of God.
You feel this way.
Aye.
Come here, your love.
Think I said a brain. Okay. Fresh. First airplay ever. If no radio station has played it, if no TV has played it, I'm playing it now. Wale and Captain. Shatta Captain. Are you ready? Let me start it. Alright, listen. Our Facebook doesn't block me though. Alright. Just listen to this and I'll go on to.
She said, make her the brightest that she will not forget me.
Too much talent.
She said, quality, over quantity, royalty, over royalty. She show me honesty, yes, of my penalty. Nothing in this world, just about my legacy. Love all my fantasies, like a telepathy. Anything she think, look like when you think of it. See that, yeah, too loving, only me.
Hey, Bashir, I see you. Hassan Ibrahim, I see you. Hey. Hassan, I see you. Murray, I see you. Hey, listen. My girl Timberlake. 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 My girl. Go for the talk about.
Me never engage when I know what China phone. Me in a time of snow. She a British from Bromley by boom. Stuck up, stitch a thick body. Happy she a take care of me like a nanny. Anytime me get locked up, she keep coming. She say me must be careful, cause the streets is funny. Really deaf to the separatists, although me love the Gucci, but she used to the Aldo. This type of girl got the connection to my know. Started from high school, now see how we are controlled. My girl Kimberly, love me up. My girl Kimberly, love me right out. My girl Kimberly,
So if you don't listen to this song, make sure you go listen get Now we're about to get down to business. We're going to talk about economic issues. Today we're talking about self-reliance. That's very, very important. You understand? Self-reliance as a country. I'll be playing our president's audio on Ghana Beyond 8 so that we can be reliant. So that's what he said at the beginning of the year. That's what he said he wanted to do. And we, the youth, have to make sure that we help him to accomplish that. The ministers, all those who are trying who are leading this country, must make sure that their agenda is towards that. So when today I come speaking about self-reliance, it is good cause. Yes, I spoke about starting the campaign Self-Reliance Now. Yes, and now I'm about to speak on health issues. And do you know that when Ghana really invests in our traditional health sector, we can save a lot of money and then develop this economy? When we are self-reliant in our health sector, a lot can happen. Do you know how much Ghana spends when we're talking about pharmaceutical products? Yeah, we spend, like, as of 2018, I want to give you the figures. We spend $282.74 million US dollars, like $282.74 million. That's how much we spent on importing pharmaceuticals into Ghana. That's a lot of money. That's almost, as of 2018, that's almost like $300 million. Just imagine that money. If you spend if you put just 5% of that into our traditional herbal system, so that we can do a lot of medicine, do research, you understand? Because we have all the raw natural resources here, a lot can be done. And in fact, the nation knows this, and this is what they want to do. But are we helping them? And those who have been put at places to do that, are they taking the right measures? This is what we need to talk about. And we just want to know, this year, as COVID-19 come, it has really awakened us to basic needs, how we can survive. So now we want to know what percentage of self-reliance is the nation taking us now. That's all I want to talk about today. Yeah, so it's like Ghana imports, you can see it. This is it. Internet no they lie. You understand? It's an online show. Just type on Google. You can just type, you get your information. It's there. Yeah, go to your tradingeconomics.com index. You get it. Ghana import pharmaceutical products. Ghana imports pharmaceutical products, you understand, close to 282.7 million during 2018, according to the United Nations COMTRADE database of international trade. The figure is out there. You can check. So if you can just put in even 5% of that into investing in our traditional sector in terms of making medicine, we'll be far gone. As we are talking, Madagascar, clap for Madagascar. Clap for Madagascar. The president of Madagascar is really making moves that it can be self-reliant. So let's also support our leaders that have the same ideology, who wants to do that. Okay, that's all I want to say today, basically. I'm going to go around that. Then also, let me see, I'm going to play the president's tape so that you listen to it. He said it himself. Now, plants sold at the market were mostly used for women's health, rituals, and other stuff, and against sexual transmitted diseases. An estimated 951 tons of crude herbal medicine was sold at Ghana's herbal markets in 2010, with a total value of 7.8 million, which means that we have a cool percentage of demand when we really want to invest into that field and really package it well. Because right now we have people like CB Capsules, they are also there. It's a traditional company, but the way if you see the drug set, it's nice. The way they package it is nice. It just looks like the ones we import. So why can't we invest in those things and make sure that our health sector can sustain the economy? Self-reliance in our health sector now. These are the things that you should be thinking about, please. Yeah. Basically, as you can see, that's what we need to do. Over quantity. Alright, now let's listen to the
Welcome
president.
to the Great African Leadership Series, where we feature great inspirational speeches and quotes from African leaders.
I think there is a fundamental misstatement of the issue in the question. We can no longer continue to make policy for ourselves, in our country, in our region, in our continent, on the basis of whatever support the Western world or France or the European Union can give us. It will not work. It has not worked, and it will not work. Our responsibility is to charter a path which is about how we can develop our nations ourselves. It is not right for a country like Ghana, 60 years after independence, to still have its health and education budgets being financed on the basis of the generosity and charity of European taxpayers. By now, we should be able to finance our basic needs ourselves.
Self Reliance.
And if we're going to look at the next 60 years as a period of transition, a period whereby we can stand on our own feet, our perspective has not to be what the French taxpayer decides to do with whatever surpluses that they have in France. They're welcome. They're appreciated. Whatever interventions that the French taxpayer through their governments make to us are appreciated. We're not going to lick a gift horse in the mouth. But this continent, with all that has happened, is still today the repository of at least 30% of the most important minerals of the world. It is a continent of vast, arable and fertile lands.
Yeah.
It has the youngest population of any of the continents in the world. So it has the energy and the dynamism. We've seen it. These young men who are showing so much resilience and ingenuity in crossing the Sahara, finding ways to go across with rickety boats across the Mediterranean to those energies. We want to have those energies working inside our countries.
Thank you.
And we're going to have those energies working in our countries if we begin to build systems that tell the young people of our country that their hopes, their opportunity are right here with us.
Thank you.
Migration and the movement of people is being presented in a manner which suggests that somehow it's a new phenomenon. There's nothing new about it.
Yes.
It's as old as man, the
Yes.
movement of people. And it has always been linked to the same thing. The failure of where you are to provide you with an opportunity, so you move somewhere else. Those of you who are familiar with 19th century European history would know that the biggest wave of immigration in 19th century Europe, the latter part of it, came from Ireland and from Italy. Waves upon waves, generations of Italians and the Irish people left their countries to seek the American paradise, largely because Ireland was not working, Italy was not working.
Yeah.
Today, you don't hear it.
Yeah.
Italian young people are in Italy.
Yes.
Irish young people are in Ireland.
This is what we need to do in Ghana.
We want young Africans to stay in Africa.
Yeah.
And how are they?
You see, they clap for